Hi, I'm Molly and welcome to Dirty Moms Yoga. Today's class is going to be a Vinyasa focusing on balance. So if you have issues with balance, it might be great for you to set up close to a wall or bring a chair nearby so that you aren't going to topple over and hurt yourself. So throughout class today, just please listen to your body, have fun. I'm going to try to give different types of levels based on your ability. Just follow along, okay? The props we're going to need, I have blocks nearby, just in case. If you're not able to reach the floor, blocks are really good friends for you. I have a strap as well, and I have a pillow that I'm going to sit on for our pranayama or breathing technique in the beginning of class today. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share these classes. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. I do try to respond to everybody if you have a question. Otherwise, let's begin. We're going to start in an easy seated position or Sukhasana, Tadasana, whichever is comfortable for you. So you can do a crisscross applesauce. You can have one foot in front of the other. Sitting on height or a pillow or a bolster will help to open up your hip flexors and allow the spine to lengthen a little bit better. Might be more comfortable. So I definitely recommend adding height. Otherwise, find a nice, comfortable position. Hands can rest on your lap anywhere that you would like. Take a couple deep breaths and find the length out of your spine, out the crown of your head. And just allow your breath to come natural. We're going to work on our root lock, our Mula Bandha. Practicing this can actually help with some of the balancing that we're going to do later to help elongate and lift the energy up and out from that root chakra, Mula Bandha. So you're going to think about deep down in your pelvis, locking up those muscles, those pelvic floor muscles. Allow your breath to come natural. Relax the upper part of your belly. And think about taking a nice gentle squeeze in that root chakra. And on an exhale, go ahead and let it go. Feel how engaging that chakra, engaging those pelvic floor muscles, feels like you're lengthening a little bit further out of the pelvis, out of the spine. So on an inhale, engage. And on an exhale, relax. Take a couple moments and just really focusing on those energy points in the Mula Bandha. Engaging and relaxing. Maybe you can engage and hold on an exhale. And on the next exhale, you relax. Maybe you can engage on an inhale, and on an exhale, you can engage a little bit further, holding on your next inhale. And relaxing fully on your next exhale. So just take a couple moments, allowing your breath to come natural. Feeling the length out of the spine and engaging that energy center in the pelvic floor. This is good for men and for women. Take a few more rounds. Engage those pelvic floor muscles, squeeze them tight, feeling the energy rise up through the spine, rise up like a vortex out of the crown of the head, and then exhaling and keeping the energy high, relaxing the pelvic floor muscles. Take one more. And allow everything just to relax. Slowly blink your eyes open. And go ahead and take your right foot out long. You can stay on your height if you'd like, or you can take it out, whatever's comfortable for you. Left foot is pressing firmly into the inner thigh or maybe into your calf, but not directly on your knee. You can also keep it out to the side. We're going into Shavasana, head to knee pose. So in your position, engage those feet. Inhale, relax the shoulders down your spine. Exhale and fold over that front leg. Head to knee pose, Shavasana. Feel the length out of the front body. And exhale and fold over that front leg. Head is an extension of your spine. Feel that energy come out of your spine, out the crown of your head. Take one more deep breath in and exhale. Slowly walk yourself back up and change sides. Left foot out this time. Engage those quads by lifting up the kneecaps, and the right sole of the foot is now pressing into my inner thigh or into the calf or out to the side, just not directly on the knee. Engage those feet. Take an inhale, find length, and allow the shoulders to fall down your spine. On your exhale, slowly walk forward and forward fold over that leg. Inhale, feel length out of the front body. Exhale, fold a little bit deeper, relaxing those shoulders away from your ears. Take one more big deep breath in and exhale. Slowly walk yourself back up. Stack your legs one on top of the other. Add height on here underneath your pelvis if you need to, or you can even take a pillow or a block if this top knee is too high and very uncomfortable. You can always add a little bit of help and assistance on that side as well. You should feel a nice stretch on the top leg. So I have my left leg on top into that left glute, or vice versa if your other side. Working on trying to get our shins parallel to the front of the mat and flexing those feet, pushing those soles of the feet to the side walls. Take an inhale, cross whatever thumb, how can I say this? Whatever leg is on top, cross that thumb on top and your fingers. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and punch those hands forward while rounding the spine in a cat, really opening up the space between your shoulder blades, drawing the navel in and up. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale and cactus those arms, open up the sternum to the sky. Clasp the hands behind your back this time, same thumb on top as you did before, and punch those knuckles down towards the ground, opening up the shoulders. You can have a nice gentle lift and look up. Take a deep breath in, exhale and release. Take a little gentle forward fold over those legs. Little additional stretch. And walk yourself back up and change sides. So opposite foot is on top this time. My right is on top. Trying to get my shins parallel to the front of the mat and really pushing my soles of the feet to the side walls. Take a deep breath in, and this time you're going to cross the opposite way. So my right thumb is on the top of my other thumb now. I'm going to take a deep breath in. Exhale and punch those hands forward. Really cat. Press into the spine, opening up those shoulders. Inhale, reach those arms up high. Exhale, cactus the arms and open up the sternum to the sky. Inhale, clasp those hands behind you. Same thumb as you did before, and punch those knuckles down towards the ground, opening up the chest. And you can take a gentle back bend by looking up. Deep breath in and exhale, release a gentle forward stretch over those legs. Just feel a nice good stretch on whatever leg is on top. So my right leg, I feel a nice stretch in my right hip. Slowly walk yourself up. Go ahead and remove your props. Find yourself in a tabletop position. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Spread those fingers wide into a jazz hand and inhale, drop that core to the floor and look up. Cow. And exhale, draw the navel to the spine, reaching up towards the ceiling. Really open up between those shoulder blades. Cat. Again, inhale, look up. Exhale, round that spine. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round that spine. Find yourself in a nice tabletop position. Kick the right foot back, tuck those toes under, and place the foot on the floor. You can take the left hand and reach it in forward. Try to keep the stabilization here. This is your first step. If you want to try for a next challenge, lift up your arm. If you're ready for the next challenge, lift up the leg and the arm and really tighten in that core no matter which position you're in. Think about a corset, drawing that navel in and up. Really reach the heel to the back wall, reach the fingers out in front of you. Take a deep breath in, exhale, and come on down. Left foot kicks back, tuck those toes under, rest them on the floor. Right hand reaches in front of you, and just take a gentle little, you can kind of tense your hands like a kickstand. See if this feels comfortable for you. If you want to try next level, rotate that thumb up towards the ceiling, reach those fingertips long in front of you. If you're ready for the next step, lift up that back leg so you have your right arm, left leg lifting up. Corset those abdominals in. Take a deep breath in and exhale. One more deep breath in. Exhale and relax that down. Tuck those toes under, hover the knees a few inches off the mat. Continue to draw that navel in and up. You can check back in with that Mula Bandha, contracting of those pelvic floor muscles. On an inhale, push into those hands, push the pelvis up towards the ceiling into a bent knee, downward facing dog. Inhale, come back to those hover knees. Push yourself back into the downward facing dog, a little dynamic moving, and come back into hover your knees. One more time, push yourself into the downward facing dog, nice bent knees. And now you can take a walk if you'd like, drop one heel down at a time. You can open up your legs as wide as your mat, opening up the hips, swaying them side to side, whatever your body needs right now to wake it up. Think about pressing firmly into the thumb and first finger. Take a deep breath, inhale, and come up high on those toes. Look between your hands and walk your feet to your hands for a forward fold. You can bend those knees, allow the chest to rest on those thighs. This is where blocks can come in handy. If you're not able to reach the floor, place those blocks where your hands are, and that will help bring the floor to you. Allow the head to fall long. You can grab either elbow. Allow gravity to do the work for you, feeling the length out of the spine. You can start to slowly straighten your legs to a comfortable position to feel a nice stretch in the back of the legs. Bend deeply in your knees and slowly roll up, one vertebrae at a time. Your head is the last thing to come up. Roll those shoulders up, back, and down. Open up the palms of the hands to the front of the mat. Tadasana, mountain pose. Ta-da! Look what we can do. Inhale those arms, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, allow the head to fall further towards the floor. Bend those knees if you need to. Place blocks under your hands if you need to. Press either into your blocks or your shins. Come up half up into a nice flat back. Draw the shoulder blades together, opening up the chest. Inhale and exhale, forward fold over those legs. Step your right foot back into a high runner's lunge. Draw the left hip bone back, right hip bone forward, and drop the back knee down. Janu Shavasana, low lunge. You can stay here if you'd like. You can place blocks where your hands are, or you can slowly walk yourself up, feeling a nice stretch in the front right hip flexor. You can even bring those hands up overhead if balance is an issue. Open up that left foot out towards the side of your mat a little bit more. That'll help your balance. Really firmly plant that left foot into the mat. Reach up high out of your spine. Engage that Mula Bandha, that pelvic floor, to help with your balance. Inhale, gentle back bend looking up towards the ceiling. Exhale, plant those hands down to the mat. Step into a high plank. You can take either a cat-cow here and find yourself in downward facing dog, or you can take a full vinyasa by hugging those elbows in, slowly lowering yourself down to the mat. Roll the shoulder blades back and down into a little cobra. And then you can push yourself through tabletop into a downward facing dog. Those are your options in your vinyasa. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, bring it on through and step it between your hands. Draw the right hip bone back, left hip bone forward. Drop that left knee down. I said the other one, Janu Shavasana, didn't I? Anjanasana, low lunge. There we go. Correcting myself. We're all learning together. Walk yourself on up if you're ready. Reach those hands up overhead and take a nice inhale and slowly, gently look up to the sky for a little back bend, feeling a stretch in the left hip flexor. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, plant the hands down, push into your right foot to allow the left foot to come forward into a forward fold. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, hands to heart center. Sun salutation C. I snuck it in on you. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, exhale, allow the head to fall long. Push in your blocks or your shins. Come up halfway into a nice flat back, opening up the shoulders by squeezing the shoulder blades to the spine. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Step the left foot back this time into a high runner's lunge. Drop the left knee down, Anjanasana, low lunge. Right hip bone back, left hip bone forward. Go ahead and walk yourself up if you'd like. Reach those hands up high. Again, if balance is an issue, you can open up this right foot to the side ever so slightly to help with that balance. Widen that base. Engage and lift those pelvic floor muscles. Lift that navel to the spine and a gentle back bend looking up towards the sky. Inhale, exhale, plant your hands down, step into a high plank, and either go through your vinyasa or cat-cow will meet you in downward facing dog. I'm going to go through my vinyasa, dropping my knees, lowering down to the mat, untucking my toes, pushing up into a cobra, drawing the shoulders away from my ears. Coming back down, pushing through a tabletop into a downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, draw it between your hands and step your foot down. Left hip bone back, right hip bone forward. Drop that right knee down and slowly walk yourself up for Anjanasa on the other side. Inhale high, engage that pelvic floor, draw the navel in and up. Exhale and look up towards the sky. One more deep breath in. Exhale, plant those hands down. Push firmly into the left foot. Right foot comes and meets it into a forward fold. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's do all of that again. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come half up. Exhale, forward fold and step the right foot back. Drop that knee right away and come up into a low lunge. Inhale, look up to the sky. Exhale, plant those hands and follow through in the vinyasa of your choice. We will meet in downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, draw your foot between your hands. Drop the left knee down and inhale the arms up. Exhale, really draw the right hip bone back, left hip bone forward and look up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, plant those hands. Push into the foot. Left foot meets the right to a forward fold. Inhale, come upward salute. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more time. Inhale, upward salute, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, come half up, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold, step that left foot back and drop that knee down, Anjanasana. Inhale, those arms up high. Exhale, plant those hands, find yourself in a high plank. Take the vinyasa of your choice. Cat-cow, or slowly lower yourself down. Come to a cobra, and we'll all meet into a downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, step the foot between your hands. Drop the right knee down, and inhale those arms up. You can do a gentle back bend. Look up towards the sky. Draw those shoulders away from your ears. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward over that left foot. Push into it. Right foot meets to a forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. And exhale. Isn't that fun? I think so. All right, we're going to go into some standing balances now. So you can set yourself up next to a wall or bring a chair. Another thing that could also be really beneficial is a strap. So I'm going to actually show you how to do some of this with a strap. First, we're going to start in Tadasana. Feel the rootedness in those feet. Draw the shoulder blades down your back and find that root lock, that pelvic floor engagement to lift up out of the spine, drawing the energy up out of the crown of your head. Really root down into that left foot. Test your balance. Feel the engagement from the big toe to the pinky toe to the heel and up. A nice little triangle base. Lift up out of that leg. You can take the strap and put it underneath the ball of the right foot. Take the strap and bring it into the left hand, and you're going to slowly test your balance. So start low. Use your left hand to pull on that strap to allow the foot to come up. The strap will move, and that's okay. Our goal is to get the foot up into the crease, half-bound lotus. The right foot into the left hip crease. You might fall over. I like to fall over sometimes. My left hand, if you're there, my left hand can take place of that strap. I'm going to draw the shoulders together and back. I'm going to engage that right foot. This is all crossed. I'm saying the wrong legs. My right foot is engaged to protect my knee. You can stay here if you'd like, or if you'd like to take more of a bind, the right hand actually can reach behind your back, and you're supposed to grab your foot. I'm not there. I like to grab onto the inner side of my elbow. So I'm really grounding down my left foot. Right foot is up against my hip flexor. I'm taking my gaze or my drishti, and I'm really focusing on one focal point to help with my balance while I'm engaging my pelvic floor muscles. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, slowly release. Bend into that left leg. I'm telling you, this is all balance. Allow the right foot to come down. Release your strap if you can. Hands to heart center, and you're going to go into, I don't even know what this is called, I'm not going to lie, but it's kind of like a half pigeon, half standing pigeon. My right foot is flexed, resting above my knee, and I'm allowing my right knee to fall down towards the mat, lifting up out of my spine, drawing my navel in and up. Take a deep breath in, exhale, and go ahead and release down. Shake out that left leg. Holy moly. I had one more, but I think we'll stick with that today. Reset yourself. Grab your strap if you need to. Really root down in the right foot this time. We're only going to do this one side or one time each side, so feel free if you want to do it again. Go ahead and pause and try. Challenge yourself. Really root down in the right foot. Big toe to pinky toe to heel, heel to toes. Find that triangle. Test your balance. Lift up that left foot. You could take your strap, put it around the ball of that left foot, strap in the right hand. Slowly assist your foot up as far as is comfortable. Just don't place it directly on your knee. And see how far you can get this foot. If you can get it all the way up into the right hip crease, fantastic. That's our goal. Doesn't necessarily mean you have to be there today. Engage the left foot by flexing those toes, lifting out of the right leg, engaging that pelvic floor, that Mula Bandha. Allow the left knee to fall open. If you want more of a bind, the left arm is going to reach behind your back, and if you can, grab your toes for a half-bound lotus, or you can grab on to that right arm. Feel the length out of your spine. Really root down in those right triangle base in that foot. Your gaze or your drishti is focusing on one focal point that's going to help your balance. Lifting in and up in that navel. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and slowly bend into that right knee. Coming forward a little bit, dropping that leg down. It's kind of like a figure 4 stretch, but I'm calling it a standing half pigeon. Hands can come to the heart center. Really feel the length out of your spine. Bend deeply in that right leg. Make sure that those right knee is not over your toes. So you can always take a glance down if you're unsure. My left foot is nice and engaged and flexed, and my left knee is falling open. Oh, and I'm falling with it. Here we go. Catch yourself. We got this. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and slowly release. Shake it out. Woo, those legs are working. Feel free to take a couple times on trying that out. Test your balance each time. It's really fun once you really get it. Otherwise, go ahead and come to a standing position. Slowly drop your chin to your chest. Allow gravity to find the top of the head and allow the top of the head to fall down towards your mat, opening up the vertebrae one at a time. Come on down to a little ball. You can rock back and forth with your hands in front of you. If your hands aren't reaching the floor, go ahead and place blocks there. Slowly come on down to your mat, legs out front. Toes flex back towards your nose, Paschimottanasana. Inhale, exhale, and see if you can toe lock. Take your first two fingers and lock it around your big toe. Draw the shoulder blades down your back, lift in the chest, and forward fold over those legs. Feel the length out of the front body. Inhale, exhale, draw yourself down. One more deep breath in and exhale. Slowly release. Shift the pelvis towards your heels. We're going to go into Setu Bandha, little leg strengthening. Bring your heels as close to your pelvis, and maybe you can brush the backs of those heels with your fingers. You can take a block and place them in between your knees to squeeze to help with alignment. From here, you're going to lift the pelvis, push into those feet. Those arms are going to follow suit and push up as high as you can with the arms following till they're above your head. Exhale and everything lowers back down to your mat. Again, inhale, lift that pelvis, push into those feet. Arms come up overhead until they're over your head, literally. Exhale and come back down one more time. Inhale, reach up, everything pushes in to the mat. And exhale, relax down. This time we're going to push into those feet. Lift that pelvis up high. You can wiggle the shoulders underneath you, clasping the hands and pressing into the floor to puff up that chest, relax that neck. Now you can stay here. You can keep the block where it is. Or release that block. Lift up high. Really press into the left foot and reach that right foot up towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and drop it back down. Really root into the right foot this time. Inhale the left leg high. And exhale, drop it down. Slowly lower yourself all the way to the mat and allow your knees to touch. The feet are as wide as your mat. Allow your knees to touch. Is that what I said? All over the place today. From here, wiggle those feet back in, and then just windshield wiper those legs back and forth to release the low back. Arms can come out to the side, whatever's comfortable for you. Allow the knees to fall over to the right and stay there. A nice little gentle twist in the spine. You can look over the left shoulder if you'd like. Take a deep breath and allow those knees to fall even further towards the floor. Inhale and back to center and windshield wiper a couple times each side. Go ahead and allow them to fall over to the left. Hold there, and you can continue the spiral by looking over your right shoulder. Inhale the knees back to center. Draw your knees to your chest, Apanasana. The self-love that I love so much. Exhale and unravel yourself, coming into final Shavasana. You could take a pillow or a blanket and roll it up underneath your knees. Otherwise, everything just relaxes. Nothing is held. Nothing is engaged. Release everything down to the earth. Feel the earth support your weight. Allow your breath to come natural. And just focus your energy this time onto your Mula Bandha, your root lock, your root chakra. You don't have to engage, just focus that energy into that area. Slowly bring yourself back. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Reach those toes long down to the end of the mat. Reach those arms up overhead for a nice good morning stretch. Slowly walk those feet back towards your pelvis, hugging them into your chest. And slowly roll over to one side into a fetal position, using your bottom arm as a pillow. With the strength of your top arm, push yourself up halfway. The bottom arm pushes you up the rest of the way into a nice, comfortable seated position, adding height if you would like. You can bring your hands into a heart center. Drop that chin ever so slightly, feeling length out of the spine. Today, I want you to think about and continue thinking about your root chakra, engaging the Mula Bandha, that energy lock, the root lock. And continue, I didn't say this in the beginning, but repeat to yourself throughout your day, anytime you're thinking about this, is I am safe, I am confident. I am safe, I am confident. Engaging that root chakra, grounding the energy while it vortexes up your spine and out the crown of your head. I am safe. I am confident. Thank you for joining in today. We're learning together. I'm enjoying so much offering these classes to you. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.